Hey everyone, my name is Ashutosh Singh, and I just gave Cognizant Aptitude Assessment and Gamified Assessment. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what were the topics from which most questions were, as you can also see on the screen. Okay, so in this video, I'll tell you how was my experience and everything about the questions and whatsoever. Okay, so the major topics from which the questions came are work and time, ratio, age, simple interest, compound interest, percentage, profit and loss, data interpretation. Okay, so work and time, two, three questions, ratio, two, three questions, age, two questions, simple interest, compound interest, three, four questions, percentage, three questions, profit loss, two, three questions, and data interpretation, exactly two questions. Next was distance, speed, and time. Uh, we had three questions, stream, one question, probability, two questions. And I would like to say that the questions were not very easy, like we gave in TCS and QT. In TCS and QT, the level of questions I feel was very easy, but in today's test, it was not that easy. It was very difficult. So you need to have a good practice of these topics, then only you can solve it. So there were total 30 questions, 30 minutes, one question for a minute, like this. Okay. So I was able to solve around 70 to 20. Rest I just marked it randomly. Okay. So the test was the level of test was from medium, like medium to hard, you can say. Okay. Okay. Next was gamified assessment. Okay. So in gamified assessment, I saw there were four challenges: switch challenge, gap challenge, motion challenge, and inductive reasoning. Okay. So in this assessment, before starting the test, you will have a look that you will have a tutorial from from them where they will teach you what exactly you have to do in this challenge. Okay, so you can see tutorial again and again multiple times. There is no time foundation for that. But after understanding the challenge, like this switch challenge, they will show you three, four tutorials of what how is this working, how the numbers are set, two for triangle, one for plus, four for circle, and three for star. So they will make you understood that this is how you have to solve the question. Okay, so you will have a tutorial. You can take as long as you want for that tutorial, but once you are done with the tutorial, you will see your option of start test, and from that point you will be given 6 minutes, and in that span of 6 minutes you have to solve as many questions as possible. Like in the first assessment, I reached level 10, like I solved 9 questions before it in this switch challenge. Next was a gap challenge. In this challenge we have to find like in the which symbol should come in the question mark. Okay, so this was it. Okay. Third was motion challenge. Like here, as you can see, there's a red ball, and I have to, by moving these rectangular things left, right, up, and down, I have to somehow take the red ball to the black symbol. So this was the motion challenge. Okay, and the last one was this, inductive reasoning. So you will have two symbols, like two grids, which will follow the same rule, and then you will get four other grid, and then you have to find which two out of four are following the rules which were in the earlier two, right? Which were in the left. Okay, so this were, like this is how it was. So switch challenge was, I guess, very easy. Anybody can do it. Okay, gap challenge was also easy. I don't feel it difficult. Motion challenge was a little difficult, like not difficult, but a little hard as compared to others, because when I was solving it, I had this thing in mind that I have to, solve this in minimum number of steps. So the people who have already practiced these kind of questions can feel what I'm trying to say. That you have to solve, like you have to take this red ball to that black ball in minimum steps as okay, minimum steps. Okay, and the last one was great. It was also easy. So I felt very easy for this, gamified assessment because yesterday I was, like practicing these questions only. I saw every video which was present on YouTube for these challenges, every video. So they were also showing me tutorials, and I was just skipping the tutorial because I knew how this questions would be. So in the first, yeah, in the switch challenge, I was after 6 months I was at level 10. In the gap challenge, I think I was at level 7 or 8. In the motion challenge, I was at level 6. And in the inductive reasoning, I was at level 6 or 7, I don't remember. Okay, so this was my total experience. Aptitude was hard. Of course, hard you need to have all the formulas revised, everything in your mind. You need to solve all the questions very quickly, very quickly. The question was not easy. These questions were not like you will see them and you can answer the question. No, none of the question was like that. You have to use your pen and paper and everything. The gamified assessment was easy. The aptitude part was hard. Okay. Hope you find this video useful and thank you for watching. Best of luck.